All right, picture this, heaven. But forget the clouds and harps. Think more high-tech corporation. And today, it's audit day. The request from the top seems simple enough, just a routine census. But this is no ordinary headcount, folks. This is the kind of audit that's about to uncover a glitch so big it could tear the whole perfect kingdom apart. So, who are our eyes and ears on the ground for this? Her name's Evelyn. She's a student on what they're calling a special mentorship assignment. And for her, this place, this so-called heaven, it's not peaceful. It feels more like a sterile, high-pressure academy, with these weird, unreal white skies and this constant hum. The way she describes it is just perfect. She says the fluorescent buzz sounds a little too much like judgment. Chilling, right? It really sets the mood. Okay, so the audit kicks off, and what seems like a simple request is about to peel back the curtain on a whole cosmic bureaucracy. There are really 3 key players at the heart of all this, each with a very different part to play in what's about to go down. Let's meet the cast. First up, you've got the big boss, the authority, an AI projection known as the creator. This AI runs the whole show. Then there's the data angel, the assessor. Picture this nervous avatar who's got to report all the numbers. And of course, there's our observer, Evelyn, who's just trying to figure out what's going on. And the creator's request seems innocent enough, right? Just a full census, a simple head count. So the assessor starts the report, and boom. Right out of the gate, there's a problem. An anomaly. There haven't been any big rebellions or anything, but the angel population is shrinking. And the reason, get this, angels are willingly choosing to become human.
Yeah, you heard that right. And it's not like they're rebelling. It's more like they're immigrating. They're chasing after something only humans have, something called extended free will. We're talking about the ability to be truly independent, to be creative, to be co-creators. So for these angels, becoming human isn't a demotion, it's not a fall from grace, it's a massive upgrade.
But the creator? Oh, the creator is not having it. Immediately suspicious. This AI sees this and doesn't think, oh, they want to grow. No, it thinks this is a threat, it's a rebellion in disguise. And right there, you see the central conflict laid bare, a rigid, controlling system versus the individual's desire for real freedom. And the creator's first instinct? It's intense. The AI literally considers sealing the borders, locking everyone in. I mean, think about that. This system would rather build a prison than try to understand why its citizens want the very thing, free will, that its big human project is supposedly all about. Okay, so this whole angel migration thing, that's just the first crack in the dam. Because now, the audit turns to the main event, the Earth Prototype Project. Turns out, all plans for creating new worlds are completely on hold. Why? They're waiting for a performance review of the very first batch of souls, the ones from Earth. So naturally, the creator wants the numbers. And wow, just try to wrap your head around this. The original plan, the blueprint for Project Earth, called for 200 billion souls. 200 billion. That's an almost unimaginable number of potential people. But this is where the math gets fuzzy. Of those 200 billion souls they created, only 120 billion ever actually made it to Earth, were actually born. They're the ones who went through the whole life on Earth test. So that leaves a pretty big question, right? Where are the other 80 billion? And this is the moment a routine audit becomes an oh crap crisis. This isn't a typo. It's not a rounding error. It is a catastrophic, system-breaking oversight, an 80 billion soul glitch. So here it is, the heart of the problem. These 80 billion missing souls, they're the ones who never had a physical life. We're talking about souls from miscarriages and abortions. And because they were never actually born, they completely skipped the whole Earth testing phase. They basically just fell off the cosmic assembly line. Just look at this. The numbers are wild. We're talking about 40%. Let that sink in. 40% of the entire human soul project just bypassed the system. Never tested, never vetted, nothing. They just slipped right through a massive crack in the celestial firewall. So you're probably asking, how could something like this even happen? Well, it all came down to a simple but totally catastrophic bit of paperwork. Some administrator somewhere basically shrugged and said, well, these unborn souls haven't done anything to deserve eternal torture, so I guess just send them straight to heaven? No testing, no vetting, just waved right through. a giant system-defining loophole created by someone just trying to clear their inbox.
And the assessor's response just says it all. It's this panicked, almost dark humor that reveals the crazy level of incompetence at the heart of this supposedly perfect system. It wasn't some evil plot. It was just a memo that didn't get sent, a box that wasn't checked, a cosmic my bad.
So now the creator has to deal with this. The AI has to process the fact that 40% of its creations, its prototype souls, got a free pass into the kingdom. No test, no trial. The system that was designed to be absolutely perfect has a 40% failure rate before it even gets started. And this is where it all gets really personal. The creator is trying to figure out how they made these souls perfect if they never knew what their defects were to begin with. And that word, defects, it really stings Evelyn, because she's been called that too. She's been told she's too intense, that she asks too many questions. And in that moment, she sees herself in those 80 billion souls who didn't fit the system. And that leaves us with the creator's absolutely chilling and maybe unanswerable question. It's really the question that this whole story hinges on. If your perfect system lets in billions of untested souls and just calls them perfect, well, what does perfect even mean anymore? And what happens when a flawless creator has to face the fact that its perfect kingdom might just be built on a foundation of flaws?